The James Webb Space Telescope has made a groundbreaking discovery that could reshape everything we know about life in the universe. Just 4.2 light-years away lies Proxima B, a planet that, until recently, was merely a curious blip in the search for potentially habitable worlds. Now, that same planet is stirring global scientific interest after Webb's latest data revealed signals that may point to the existence of life in one of the most extreme and unexpected environments imaginable. Let's start with what we know about Proxima B. It's a rocky exoplanet, about 30% larger than Earth, orbiting our Sun's closest stellar neighbor, Proxima Centauri. Unlike Earth, however, Proxima B orbits extremely close to its parent star, only about 27 million kilometers away. For comparison, Mercury, the closest planet to our Sun, is around 58 million kilometers away. This proximity exposes Proxima B to intense stellar flares and radiation, phenomena that are powerful enough to strip away its atmosphere and bombard its surface with lethal energy. Even more intriguingly, Proxima B is tidally locked. This means one side of the planet is in constant daylight, facing the star and subjected to scorching, unrelenting heat. The opposite side remains in eternal darkness, plunged into a frozen, icy abyss. Under such extreme conditions, the idea of life thriving on this world would seem impossible, until scientists began to examine what lies between. That brings us to the Terminator Zone, a narrow strip that divides the hot and cold hemispheres of Proxima B. This region, a kind of permanent twilight, is where day and night meet. Here, temperatures may be mild enough to allow the existence of liquid water, a vital ingredient for life as we understand it. In a universe teeming with inhospitable environments, the Terminator Zone offers a unique pocket of relative stability. And it is in this very region that the James Webb Telescope focused its gaze. During one of Proxima B's transits across its star, the James Webb Telescope observed changes in the starlight passing through the planet's thin atmosphere. By analyzing this light, breaking it down into a spectrum of chemical signatures, scientists detected something extraordinary. The atmosphere appeared to contain oxygen, methane, and carbon dioxide, a mix of gases that, on Earth, often arises from biological activity. Now, let's be clear, these detections do not confirm life. But they represent a tantalizing biosignature, a pattern that may point to living processes at work. On our planet, oxygen and methane typically exist in a delicate balance, sustained by life itself. Oxygen is replenished by photosynthesis, while methane is produced by microorganisms and other organic decay. The presence of both in Proxima B's atmosphere, particularly in those proportions, raises the possibility that similar biological interactions may be occurring. But that's not the only theory. These molecules could also arise through non-biological mechanisms. Methane, for instance, might result from volcanic activity, while oxygen could form through photodissociation, a process where intense radiation breaks water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. Scientists are carefully analyzing the data to determine whether the observed chemical patterns can be explained by geology alone, or whether life must be part of the answer. If life truly does exist on Proxima B, it would be nothing like life on Earth. The organisms would need to endure brutal solar radiation, rapidly changing temperatures, and likely survive in subsurface environments. They could resemble extremophiles, Earth's most resilient life forms, which thrive in toxic waste dumps, undersea volcanoes, and deep Arctic ice. These theoretical life forms might burrow underground to escape deadly UV rays, or develop biological shielding, perhaps using minerals, proteins, or even technological adaptations to survive. In an even more provocative line of speculation, some scientists wonder whether the strange signals could point not just to life, but to intelligent life. Could we be seeing evidence of an advanced civilization on Proxima B? Could those atmospheric gases be the result of industrial activity, terraforming, or the output of alien energy systems? It's an idea that fascinates and terrifies. Some have imagined advanced societies dwelling within the Terminator Zone, building solar-powered structures, harvesting light from their star, and engineering vast, city-sized networks hidden just beneath the clouds. Their technologies, powered by the volatile energy of Proxima Centauri, might be far beyond our understanding. And if they're out there, have they noticed us? These kinds of discoveries don't just challenge our science. They push the boundaries of our philosophy and ethics. How should humanity respond if we detect definitive evidence of life, or even civilizations? What moral responsibilities do we hold as explorers of the cosmos? And just as importantly, are we ready? Proxima B stands out from other exoplanets for one simple reason: proximity. At just 4.2 light-years away, it is the closest potentially habitable planet we know of. Other candidates, like the famous TRAPPIST-1 system or LHS 1140b, are further away and more difficult to study in detail. Proxima B, however, offers us a chance to not only observe but possibly reach it, within the span of a human lifetime. That's why projects like Breakthrough Starshot have emerged. The idea is bold. Send a fleet of tiny, lightweight probes, each equipped with cameras and sensors, propelled by high-powered laser sails. These spacecraft could travel at a fraction of the speed of light, reaching Proxima B in as little as 20 years. From there, they could beam back real images, temperature readings, atmospheric data, and perhaps even a glimpse of something moving. Until that day arrives, the James Webb Space Telescope continues to lead the way. With its massive mirror, sophisticated instruments, and infrared precision, it allows scientists to peer into atmospheres, analyze the spectral fingerprints of alien worlds, and decode their secrets from across the void. But the Webb won't be alone for long. Next-generation telescopes like the Extremely Large Telescope, ELT, and proposed missions like HABEX will offer even more advanced capabilities: direct imaging of exoplanets, higher resolution spectroscopy, and a more detailed look at surface features. These instruments may one day allow us to map alien terrains, observe weather patterns, and spot signs of plant or microbial life or artificial structures. The discovery of chemical markers on Proxima B has ignited discussion not only among scientists but also philosophers, futurists, and the general public. What does it mean if we find even the simplest form of life beyond Earth? Does it suggest that the universe is teeming with living worlds? Or does it indicate that life adapts easily, evolving wherever the right ingredients appear? Alternatively, if these signals prove to be man-made, it opens up a much more complex scenario, one involving first contact, communication, and cultural understanding across civilizations separated by time, space, and biology. Either way, this moment marks a milestone in the history of astronomy. It reminds us of how far we've come, from looking at the stars with wonder, to detecting the chemical composition of a planet's atmosphere dozens of trillions of kilometers away. It also emphasizes how much more we have to learn. In the face of such discoveries, we must also approach with caution, humility, and preparedness. As we step into the unknown, we carry not only curiosity, but a responsibility to respect life wherever it may be, and to ensure our search uplifts rather than endangers it. So, what does this mean for us? It means we're living in a time where answers to humanity's oldest questions, are we alone? Is life unique to Earth? May finally be within reach? It means our definition of what's habitable must evolve. And it means we may not have to imagine alien life anymore, we might be on the verge of finding it. Proxima B is just the beginning. The universe is vast, mysterious, and whispering secrets to those willing to listen. The signals Webb captured may be echoes of biology, geology, or technology. But one thing is clear, our journey has only just begun. So, what do you think? Could Proxima B host life? Could it harbor intelligent civilizations hidden in twilight? Or are we reading natural phenomena through the lens of hope? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, we'd love to hear your theories. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a discovery from Waves Discovery. We'll continue to bring you the most captivating stories from the frontiers of science and space. Thank you for joining us on this stellar journey, and remember, in the vast silence of the cosmos, even the faintest signal could change everything.